Hi guys, welcome back to Tattiexo. Today's video, as you can tell from the name, is basically a swatch of this gorgeous little palette from Zoeva, which is the Cocoa Blend Palette. When I first bought this, I think it was about £15 from Beauty Bay. I think it's since gone up to about £18. But it's still worth it because I think the colours are absolutely gorgeous. And a friend of mine, Becky, she was asking me what my opinion was of Zoeva in general, and also if I could do a swatch video of the palette that I have. So without further ado, let's give this a go. So this is your standard cardboard palette. It looks stunning. I love the monochrome on the top. And it says selected with love, which I thought was a really nice touch. There's no mirror, but it's really nice and light, and this makes this palette one of the most easiest palettes to travel with because it's so light, it's super slim, and you can use a mirror from like a compact mirror or another palette as well. So there are about 10 different colours in there, and I really like that each shade has actually got the name below it. I'm a huge fan of that, and it just makes it easy if you're doing tutorials or anything like that to refer to the colour itself. As you can see, you've got a whole range of light and dark colours and a mixture of matte to sheer tones as well. So you've got the first one is Bitter Start, which I think would be just perfect for the base of your eyelid. That's mainly what I use it for, or just for making sure that I'm really cutting below my brow bone. The next one is sort of like a pinky, very light pink sparkle tone, which is called Sweeter End, which is just a really beautiful colour, certainly for a highlight on your brow bone or even on your inner corners of your eye, just to make it look a little bit more sparkly and make your eyes look a little bit bigger as well. The next one along is Warm Notes, and that's just a really gorgeous colour that I like to use across my entire eyelid. It's a really nice shimmery pinky purple colour with a few brown undertones in there as well. The next one is Subtle Blend, which is like one of the darker gold shades in this palette, and I really like to use that on the outer corner of my eye right before I use a dark shade like the one next to it, which is Beans Are White, which is, it's like a charcoal colour. I wouldn't say it's quite black, but it's really nice to use to smoke out your eye and add a little bit of depth as well, and that's a matte shade. On the bottom row you've got Pure Ganache, which is probably, in my opinion, the most pigmented shadow in this palette. It is gorgeous, and this is actually my go-to gold shade out of all of my eyeshadow palettes, and I do have a lot. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I don't even need to use a setting spray either, and I really love to use that on the centre of my eye, a lighter shade in the corner, and then that darker brown on the outer corners. It just looks absolutely gorgeous. Then for what I usually use as transition shades, I've got this sort of light browny orange colour called Substitute for Love, which is this one here, and it's really easy to blend out. I don't even need to go over back and forth, it just blends gorgeously. And also Freshly Toasted, which is a little bit darker, a bit more reddy as well, which is really nice. There is an addition of a sparkly dark tone, which is Infusion, so it's very similar to that Beans Are White one, but it's got some really nice shimmery tones in there, really nice and glittery. And then the final shade, which I personally think is the least pigmented colour but still beautiful, it's Delicate Acidity, which is sort of this light purple colour. It's still shimmery, sheer tone, but it looks less shiny and less glittery than some of the other shades. So let's start swatching it on my arm. I'm going to start from the lighter end first. So let's start with Bitter Start, and let's just do a swatch across here. So as you can see, it's just a beautiful white light base colour. I move that bracelet out of the way. Then next along is Sweeter End, and I'll do that below it. It looks very light on camera, but that's probably because of the lighting in the room. It's just really nice and subtle and really blendable as well. Then you've got Warm Notes, which just looks gorgeous. And let's just do a swatch below. I didn't press down hard at all, and just look at how pigmented that shade is. It's absolutely gorgeous. Then we've got that subtle blend shade that I love. I'm running out of fingers. That is it there. It's just really nice. It's such a shame because the camera is not doing this colour justice. It's so nice, and when it catches the light it looks gorgeous. And then you've got Beans Are White, which is that nice dark shade. Let's go to the bottom row. This is Pure Ganache. I didn't press too hard, but again, the light in this room does not do these colours justice. That colour there is just shining so brightly on my eye, but it really doesn't look as shiny on camera. It is gorgeous. Then we've got Substitute for Love. There. Again, it just looks really faint. Because I didn't really press too hard. And then next to it we've got Freshly Toasted, which is just lovely, really nice transition shade there. And then we're going to go ahead and swatch Infusion, which is that glittery dark tone. Really pigmented, really nice and shiny. And then the last one, which I personally think is the least pigmented but still gorgeous, is that Delicate Acidity. So I'm going to use this finger for that. Okay, so I'm a little bit disappointed that the lighting and the camera really can't pick up just how gorgeous these shades are. But certainly, if you look at them in person, try and go down and have a swatch of yourself in store. I think you can get these from Trafford Centre now as well. Then just go and have a look. They've got loads and loads of other palettes. They've got bigger ones than this one with more shades, but I'm a huge fan of these smaller ones. I travel with this all the time. I recently went to New York and brought it with me, and I'm probably going to be bringing it with me to LA next month as well, so stay tuned for the vlog. Before I go, if you like my makeup look with these bright colours and eyeshadows, then please make sure you check out the video that I recently uploaded, which is just a fast makeup video using this amazing Juvia's Place palette. I've already got probably about 2 videos before I uploaded this look today. I'm obsessed. The colours are so pigmented, and again, I bought this from Beauty Bay as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it's been insightful, and hopefully once I get a better camera and maybe a ring light in the future, then I'll be able to start doing some makeup tutorials using it. But I'm still practicing at the moment, so stay tuned for that. Enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you so much for visiting Tattiexo.